Welcome back to the Thursday afternoon edition of the Firo Sports Report. I'm your host, Asa Lucas. On today's show, we have game previews for the Cowboys men's tennis team, starting conference play today. How Cowboy baseball is back home for Big 12 action, and show you some highlights of the Thunder's surprising win against the Raptors. All next right here on the Sports Report. The 18th ranked Oklahoma State men's tennis team will open conference play against the 5th ranked Baylor Bears here in Stillwater starting this afternoon. The Cowboys enter Big 12 action with a respectable record of 7-6 on the year and a less impressive record of 5-4 at home. Baylor will come into Stillwater with a bold record of 21-3 on the year and 6-1 on the road. The Baylor squad also has 2 ranked players in singles action, number 9 Matthias Sato and number 62 Adrian Botan. The Cowboys' last game was a nail-biter, but in the end they came up short to number 13 UCF on March 28th. Senior Matej Vosel continues to be a powerful performer for the Pokes and squared off last Sunday against UCF's number 4 Gabriel DeCamps and took the match to 3 sets. Vosel ended up clinching the first set 7-4 and fought till the end before eventually falling 6-3 and 6-4. In the recent Intercollegiate Tennis Association rankings, Vosel climbed to 38th in singles play alongside junior Emil Hudd, who is also slated at 107. The last time the Pokes and Bears squared off was in 2019, where Baylor claimed a 4-1 win. Overall, the Bears hold a 29-9 record over OSU. Now we move from the courts to the dugouts, where the number 16th ranked Cowboys are back home, looking to defend Stillwater in a 3-game series against the Mountaineers starting today. The Pokes are 16-6-1 on the season and are tied for second in the Big 12 standings at 4-2, and they own an 11-3-1 mark at home. West Virginia is 10-9 on the season and 2-1 in the Big 12 after opening conference play at home against Kansas last weekend, led by Mikey Kluskas, who hitting a solid .478 on the season with 2 home runs and 12 RBIs. Yet the Cowboys have plenty of stars on the roster as well, whether it be Parker Scott, who is back for his 5th season and playing phenomenally. He is 5-1 with a 1.75 ERA and 38 strikeouts in 36 innings in his 6 outings this year. Or offensive juggernaut Christian and Carcion Strand, who hit 8 homers and 21 RBIs in his first season for the Cowboys. With Carcion Strand leading the way, the Cowboys have tallied 30 homers by 9 different players in 2021. OSU is 17-11 all-time against West Virginia, including a 14-11 mark under Josh Holliday. The games will be televised on ESPN+, and tonight's game starts at 6. And our last story on the afternoon, the Thunder dug deep last night and pulled out a dub out of Loud City. In OKC, the Raptors would be the first one to score and continue that momentum, gaining a 14-point lead until the Thunder's second unit came out and went on a 15-point run, turning a 14-point deficit into a 1-possession game by the end of the first. Then, in the second, it was a back-and-forth battle, each team looking to go on a run and put the other away. Yet they found themselves continually trading baskets. The Thunder managed to trim the Raptors' lead to 2 points at the end of the third quarter, and it was either team's game at that point. The game-changing moment came from Savai Mikhailuk, who recorded 10 points in a 3-minute span to turn a 1-possession game into an 8-point Thunder lead with 5:57 left to go, and the Raptors struggled to find their bearings after that. The final score of the night, Raptors 103, Thunder 113. The Thunder's next game will be on the road against the Phoenix Suns, where they will be reunited with their old captain Chris Paul on Friday. Unfortunately, that is all we have time for here on the Firo Sports Report. I'm your host, Asa Lucas. Have a good afternoon, and we will see you tomorrow.